We mix it all with these, baby, come and feel the beat. Ooh, we are BTM reviews, baby. Nobody does it like us. Hey, you know I want to fight with honey. Blend it all in harmony, yeah. Yeah, yeah. For the bourbons of the toys tonight. Rip this mambo, but we're feeling right. Media spins, but stand our ground. Craft enjoy with every beat and sound. Dive in the mix will set you free. Here at BTM Reviews, join the symphony. Ooh, we are BTM Reviews, baby. Yeah, yeah. Nobody does it like us. Hey, you know I want you to vibe with honey. Blend it all in harmony, yeah. The glass, let's get by. Together we'll make the spirits high. Leave the naysayers in the dust, child. Join the rhythm, sing and get wild. Ooh, we are BTM Reviews, baby. Nobody does it like us. Hey, you know I brought you to the sky. That with honey. Blend it all in harmony, yeah.
Welcome to BTM Reviews, where we talk about the news. Got the scoop you need to hear. Stay a while, join the cheer. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Pour the bourbon, let it flow. Talking drinks you need to know. Whiskey's aged and barrels old. Stories told in glasses full. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Toys and gadgets, playtime fun. From old school to brand new ones. Action figures, cars that zoom. Feel your heart and light the room. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Movies, flicks on silver screens. Drama, action, fill your dreams. Real to real, the stories told. Lights and camera, new and old. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Movies, flicks on silver screens. Drama, action, fulfill your dreams. Reel to reel, the stories told. Lights and camera, new and old. Super Chevy, let's go live. Feel the buzz, come take a dive. Super Chevy, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today.
Hey guys, this is Dave with BTM Reviews. This fine Friday night. I hope everybody's trying to get into the holiday spirit. There's only, 5 days left till Christmas, so I made sure to put on my ugly Christmas South Park sweater. This one even talks to you guys, so got lights.
Riding in Santa's sleigh, so high above the tree at Christmas time, with candy cane wishes and snap.
Imagine that, Cynic, walking around with that.
I don't know how to feel about this.
You gotta love Christmas, man. Christmas is the best.
I love Christmas, but the sweater unsettles me a little bit.
Oh, dude, look at Santa. Oh, I bought it last year. I think it was Spencer's or something. Because I think they were having it was the week of Christmas, and they were having them off on sale for 70% off. I said, "What the hell? I've never had an ugly Christmas sweater before, so let's go for it." So I did that, man.
You still don't have an ugly Christmas sweater. It's fantastic. What are you talking about?
Well, that's what they call it. It was in that section of the store.
Yeah, Spencer's doesn't have any idea. Those people.
Those people. What do those people know? How you doing, Samba? What's up, Scorpio RPO? The Last of Us day is less than DayZ.
Oh, The Last of Us is less than DayZ. Talking about the zombie game, yeah.
DayZ is a good game.
I enjoy The Last of Us, man. It's a great fucking game.
Hey, chat, look at the new font. Look at the new font that they've given us for StreamYards now. Your Samba, happy Christmas, Dave. Oh, and to Cynic too, I suppose. Exactly. Me too, I suppose. Soy. Samba. Oh man. Jim, you see my my Christmas sweater? Jim?
When did you decide to come out of the closet?
Fuck off.
That was
Have some
months
Christmas
ago.
Joy.
You were on the stream. You just
Hear
weren't
that,
paying
Jim? That's what my sweater sings.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. He loves me. He loves you.
Mr. Hanky's the worst character ever on fucking South Park. It's disgusting. Oh, I hate that guy.
Oh, I think Towley's worse.
What's up, Mr. ID Crisis?
Hey, boys.
Hey, Jim, look how cool the font looks in the chats on the screen.
Okay, I want to see if I can guess this one.
Doesn't the font look nice on screen?
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Right. How's that happen?
Well, it can change the font style, and it changes it on everything on the screen.
So you're like Fonzie now.
What is that?
Fonzie.
What is that one called? It looks familiar.
I kind of like this one too, Jim. This new rocker.
Ooh, old English.
That is Unreal font.
They call that new rocker.
Is that what they call it? It looks
or
like
they call this one Metal Mania.
If it screams out the N word, it would be the John Rocker.
Well, the new rocker kind of looks Christmassy to me, so I'm going to keep that one up for the night.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
pretty cool. I mean, they're giving us options on StreamYard.
That first one that you showed off, I would do that if I was doing a stream for old hot rods and stuff. It looks like it belongs on the side.
Look at this one here. This is really fancy. This is this is Katie Did font.
Yeah, it's a.
This is cool though. Just like somebody writing on the wall.
Yeah.
On a chalkboard. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, as long as it's not Comic Sans.
Oh no, they don't have that one.
Thank God.
They got this. They've got this Titan one. It's too blocky though.
Yeah, it's a grotesque. It's pretty big.
and the creep's
Oh,
pretty
like a horror,
good.
like a creep show. Yep.
But it's a little like me and Cynic were looking at it earlier. Yeah, they need to like. It's a
close
little too
together.
dark, a little too compressed.
Yeah.
Hey, Cynic, what's
Yeah,
going
brother.
on, man?
What's going
Oh,
on?
I like that one. That looks like
It's called Boogaloo.
geez, Boogaloo. It looks like
That's our
see,
show,
this is-
Jim. It's Boogaloo.
when you're doing like graphic design and stuff. My daughter and I, we would like go like driving down the road, and she would call out, you know, that looks like the font on the sign that you see on the side of the road.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I like that one. That looks like that reminds me of Unreal.
New
Hey,
font,
Katie,
same
what's
old
going
crap. Hey, what's up, Katie?
Katie.
Did
Happening. Everybody got their ornaments, right?
Yeah.
the word
That's
head wound
great.
is
That's
funny,
awesome.
whatever the
Glad.
font. Why don't you type that in there,
Very
Samba?
Very
There it
happy.
is, head wound. Look at head wound in this capital letter.
Mhm.
This is awesome.
I like the
Man.
way the N has that devil tail
Yeah, it's awesome.
right under the. Does it do that all the time, or is that like a shift or a command?
No, I think it's just when you use this font and you type in all caps.
Okay.
Maybe that's what it does.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
yeah,
that.
it's cool.
You're making me you're making me regret trying to use Streamlabs.
Yeah. I regret trying to
No,
use
dude.
Streamlabs.
There's so much I need to learn. Like I need a
Hey, I heard StreamYard's going up to $900 or $800 and something this year.
StreamYards.
From the 400 or yeah, StreamYards is almost
Yeah, they
doubling, right,
doubled
Jim?
it.
You know what they're saying? I'm not spending double on this shit. I'll figure something else out. I'll stream from Rumble.
That's what I mean. Like that's why I went to Streamlabs, and there's so much cool stuff that you can do, but there's a learning curve to it, and I need like
Sherpa.
a lab rat.
Yeah. Or some
Dave
good
tried to
YouTube
get in on
videos.
one that I was doing, and he's like, I couldn't see him, or I could see him and I couldn't hear him, and it was just an absolute mess. But
Yeah.
yeah, he pulled my ripcord. He got me out of danger. So thanks again.
No,
All right, Jim.
StreamYard's already doubled. is
Oh,
what it
hey.
was.
I found 2 bottles of Buffalo Trace.
In the same week, huh?
No, like today, like yesterday, I texted you and I was like,
Yeah.
I just got to taste it because it's this unicorn that you can't find because everybody buys it all.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'm on the way home from work and I go to grab some stuff, ingredients for like an apple teeny that my wife likes.
And
there's
I
this
get called
guy-
out. Yeah.
What?
Okay. For your wife.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Poor pal.
I'm sure the Buffalo
Well,
Trace
no,
wasn't
okay.
for you.
I don't want to go into like a long story or anything because I know you have like a plan. You have plans.
What's up, Richard?
But it was like a nice like what happens after work, and you have anyways. I went out to when I texted you yesterday, and I was
Mhm.
like, I tasted Buffalo Trace for the first time because that's what the bar had, and I was
okay.
with my wife and some of her friends from work, and she's drinking an apple teeny, and I'm like, okay, well, this is nice, whatever. So I decided to be nice, and I went to the liquor store to grab the stuff so that I could make them for her.
Mhm.
And there's this sad dude in the aisle, and this is a small, tiny liquor store. And I'm like, what are you looking for? Because I was going to turn him onto that stuff I need to send to you, the Liberty Pole.
Right.
And he goes, I'm looking for Buffalo Trace. I'm like, you're never going to find it. Not here, not in this little place and whatever. And then 2 seconds later, his wife walks up holding a bottle of it. She goes, they have it up here by the counter. And we both in unison are like, they do? and it's the same spiel as always. You know, it's like 2 bottles per person per day. I'm like, well, I didn't plan on grabbing this stuff, but since it's here, and it's nice. I have it. I have a glass of it right here. It's.
They didn't
wonderful.
overcharge you, did they?
I don't know. I didn't care. It's just like I'm never going to see this again. You know what I mean? It was like an
Yeah.
eclipse.
I'm saying if it's less than $39, you did okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
I got like 2 bottles of vanilla vodka, a bottle of sour apple, and 2 bottles of this stuff. It was like $100. So I think I did.
Oh, you
fine.
did fine. Yeah, you did fine. Cynic, do you think the student of God will change his name to student of Satan?
There's one of those out there, though, right?
No, I doubt he will because we don't know what God he actually is a student of.
I'll be
That's
right
right.
back. I got to take the sweater off. It's hot as fuck.
So
I do love this sweater. What kind of batteries does it take?
I don't know. It's this little little pack
Runs
right
off his
here.
vibrator battery.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you just, but hey,
Riding in Santa's sleigh, so high above the tree at Christmas time, with candy cane wishes and smiles.
my
Great.
So-
That's awesome.
so today we had Santa come to the house for the grandkids.
Oh, cool.
So they got like my 5-year-old grandson got out of school, my 2-year-old grandson was here. And then Santa comes to the house and he hangs out with them for an hour and all that stuff. He's done it, I think, for us. I don't know, for my kids and my grandkids, probably for like 12 or 15 years. It's not expensive. I think he charges us like $150 or whatever to come out here and hang out. But I wore the sweater and when I walked out and the lights were blinking on my shirt, my 5-year-old and my 2-year-old looked at me like, that is so cool.
I know,
Like they forgot
right?
Santa was there.
I like the way that you say that they're your 5-year-old and your 2-year-old.
Yeah, I'm their
No, like,
grandpa.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know they're your grandkids, but like just now you're like my 5-year-old and my 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Like you just skipped over the part where they're not your kids.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Well,
you
you
might have a
know, I'm
point.
just, you know, it's fun.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice of
that
Dave
off.
to promote Jordan's cancer battle like that.
Yeah, you know how Dave
jeez.
is, man.
Dude.
Dave's
So
a
you're
good guy.
still
That's-
kicking people in the teeth over that, huh?
Huh?
Well, you know
What?
what? When
I said
What?
you're still kicking people in the teeth over that, huh?
I'm trying to help
I'm-
raise money.
I'm not saying that like derogatory. I'm saying like you're still battling all these people.
No,
over that.
I'm just saying, just tell people to donate. I bought a T-shirt today.
Why are you just fucking? Why
When
do
he
you
has
sandbag me?
when he has
every
that smile on
fucking
his
time,
face, I
Jim?
feel like it should be that emoji, the sarcastic.
It's a
smile
Garfield
emoji.
fucking grin. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I bought a T-shirt today. I think everyone should buy a T-shirt.
No,
because
thank
we
you.
don't know how much GoFundMe charges you.
I don't
No,
want to be involved in a
because
class action. I'll
If after all the things that were said and the
Student
quotes that
nostalgia.
that not me but someone has screenshotted,
Mm.
if $32 for each T-shirt doesn't get donated, that's fraud.
Oh, it is?
flat
Oh
fraud,
fuck yeah!
So is donating comic books.
Yeah, but
And if
I'm just
if
gonna
a person
donate
buys
some
a
money to
T-shirt and they get
Cinco.
defrauded because they were told that 100% of the money is going to Jordan and it doesn't, they're a victim and they get to file a criminal complaint.
yeah.
So you bought a shirt just
I did.
to be part of the suit. I gotcha. Oh,
No.
fuck.
I
Now
love
I'm
it.
going to do it, man. I want to be on a lawsuit with Jim because he's going to tell me what to do.
Jim
Just
tells
tell
you. Jim tells you should change his name from Jim tells you to Jim's Knight Takes Queen.
So is that a fact? Like if he sells a T-shirt
Nobody
for
got it from me.
$32 for a charity,
They're saying it's 100% going to her for her, so that's 100%.
I thought it was 100% of the net profit.
No, they
No,
changed it to
there's the
100%.
net
It's
proceeds.
100%.
Was it
They said
net-
net
Oh, they
proceeds,
changed it.
100%.
Oh, they
After
did?
all
They
the
changed it.
bullshit of
They're
Eric trying to
saying now
defend
it's
it.
100%. All the people on Twitter,
100%.
all those people putting it, and they got Eric saying 100% of the money.
Isn't that
He's
weird?
he's
how-
retweeting people saying 100% of the money's going. So
So,
See, that's
question, Jim:
technology.
how do
Isn't
you
that
find
funny
out
how
that
every
it
time
does?
Eric July opens his mouth, he loses money?
I don't know.
Well, how do you find
how
out?
are you going to prove that he
Oh
did?
well,
Well,
because that's the
trust
thing
me,
about
Jim.
charities. They have to be. It has to be public.
Oh,
And
yeah,
documented.
it is.
Yes.
And
Very
documented.
That's not
transparent.
technically a charity. He's not.
Well, no, it
technically
is.
running
He's
a-
wait. It's not. So you're saying he's running a legal charity and promoting it on YouTube in violation of terms of service? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
It's
Yes.
not just that it's a
because
charity.
that's not a charity. He's just running he's selling a shirt and then donating the money. Her shit's not considered a charity in the eyes of the
No,
law.
I think maybe I don't know.
you
Okay,
have
there-
to,
I don't
you have
know.
to file paperwork for it to be considered a charity. So
Well,
he
that
is
would be the
liable for
legal way to
tax-
do it.
Oh my god! In the grand scheme of things, there are two burgers to this Big Mac, and one of them is that Eric July wanted his business to be completely transparent about the money that they were making and all of that. And then on top of it, this here thing that you're talking about, Jim, where it's how much of the proceeds.
I just want to
are-
make sure that this girl gets every penny she's entitled to. That's all.
Well, for sure, indeed, and that's the main point. But the transparency, it's a transparency stacked up on top of a transparency.
I want to know.
I'm
one
going
thing,
to be
though,
transparent about all of the money that I'm making, and now that it's a
Yeah.
charity, there's
No.
a charity
Because-
portion to it.
Here's what I'd
I
like to
think
know, though.
Eric's a great guy.
Since-
I think he's an awesome dude. I can't, you know what? He's the type of shit you do when you're going to give all this money to his employee and you let her keep her job. Holy fuck, dude. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I
somebody
just
should
want to
be
know, though,
making
Jim, how much
cornrows
has
out
her
of his shoulder
GoFundMe
hair.
gone up since this whole shit's gone down? Because I think it was like $4,000, right? And now
It's
there's
like 8,000 now, I think.
Is it 8?
I think so.
Hey, maybe somebody could. We could. I have to.
Yeah, let's see. Well, Dave will put it in the chat again.
Go
Because
to the
Dave's the
YouTube
real.
part and then post the site to the chat.
Dave
so
likes to
that-
keep people informed of this stuff because I don't know what's going on.
I like that Jim does a lot of my thinking for me. I can trust him the way that. I
Yeah, it's
would
almost
trust
it's
Squawk.
8,700.
So this man, I just wonder how much of this has come from people trying to prove Eric's wrong, so that
Why?
charity.
No, this is people trying to do a good Christian thing.
You think so?
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's great if you can prove him wrong and it gets someone to make money.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't
Not Eric.
care where it comes from.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, this is people saying, well, we're going to make this charity make more money than his fucking t-shirt sales.
Hey, boobs are people too.
That's true.
What I'm saying.
I was hoping they would take Chris Bacon up on his offer to just cover her medical expenses, because I was going to join in
No,
on that
man.
with Chris.
No, what Chris said he would pay for upgrading her insurance and cover out of pocket.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I
Up to
think that's-
$10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that would be the smartest really to do is whatever the insurance plan is, just try and get the best plan that covers everything and pay that, deductible,
Yeah.
because they have to cover pre-existing conditions. So
Right. That's not an option.
yeah.
Yeah, you could just get Obamacare sauce all over that thing.
I've already got Obamacare sauce all over me anyway. Yeah, we all do. You can't wash that stink off now.
I know.
But anyway, there was
over
one
a
thing I wanted to
decade.
bring up before you get into Justified. Did you guys see this?
Wait, hold on. Commuting the sentences.
Of all
You're gotta be kidding.
40 inmates currently on death row, incling
Dylan
Roof
Roof.
and the fucking
The
Boston bomber.
Charleston church shooter?
The Boston.
No, he's going to because
bomber.
you can't. He's going to commute all the. Because he's against the death penalty now, so he's going to commute all their sentences.
Now I know you've probably done the footwork, but if I saw this on Twitter, the first X, I would be looking really deeply into, is this true? Because
This
in
is
a
how they.
normal world,
Okay,
this is fiction.
You don't understand how things work.
No,
They
I do,
post
but I
this
mean,
stuff
like,
out there to see what kind of pushback they get.
Right.
If they get a bunch of pushback, they go, "Oh no, that's not true. We were just
That's fake news. That was fake news. Yeah.
fake news." And that's all the stuff they always do. It they float it out there to see
Yeah.
what happens, and then if they don't get a lot of pushback, then
and
they'll do it.
But I mean, they
what
just
stage
pardoned
are we
1,500
at?
people last week.
Personally, they're
I
saying
do.
Joe Biden is reportedly considering it. Joe Biden isn't considering anything. He's non-compos mentis.
Uh-huh.
He's basically going to just sign whatever they put in front of him because he thinks he's going to get more jello.
Well,
But
I
what
know
was
that
this thing
he's
about Kamala going back to the White House yesterday? What happened with? Well,
Don't know. Don't know what that was.
sirens and stuff.
They
and-
tried to claim. They tried to claim it was because of the government shutdown.
what
And
a-
did you hear that?
they passed it 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but that
They- I
fucking
thought they
lying
killed
cunt
it.
that stands behind the podium for Joe Biden every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say that, well,
They-
if there's a government shutdown, then the transition might get delayed.
but they
That's not how it fucking works, dummy.
they passed it. I thought they killed it.
They ended up.
Oh, they
they
passed it.
Yeah, they passed it. I
Oh,
saw Lindsey
God.
Graham talking about it on Twitter right before we
Yeah,
came
I'm
on here.
sure. Yeah,
I'm
he's
just so
like-
glad that we were able to get a bipartisan
Yeah.
bill pushed through everything, and then hopefully it gets ratified very quickly.
No, Lindsey Graham loves the word "push through everything."
Do you know that
well,
Trump is doing a fucking press conference right now?
I'm sure. Yeah.
No, he is.
he also enjoys
he's-
keeping
he's-
his ankles warm with
He's
his
doing an
hand.
emergency.
Yeah, I know.
Or hosts a surprise news conference in Florida.
Oh.
Pull
He's been
that
on for
shit
like an
up.
hour,
No shit,
yapping and yapping.
dude. They're making it so it's. How much more of this car can they wrap around a tree? and then
It's
just
like-
like walk away from it.
No, they're gonna do all of it, and then they're gonna get another car and wrap it around the same tree.
Right. Yeah, they're gonna they're gonna wrap a Tesla around.
I mean,
a
it's
Pinto.
December fucking 20th, and they're already talking to him like he's the president. There's an entire fucking.
I understand that, but like the
newscast there.
machine, the machine is just it's obvious. It's obvious what they're doing.
ID, it's been obvious since 2020. Hell, it's been obvious.
Oh
since
yeah, well,
2016.
yeah, I know.
And if you were paying attention
I know
before
who I'm
then,
talking
it's been
to.
pretty obvious. It's just, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to like this stream.
Hey, ask Germany how they're feeling this evening when that fucking Muslim drove through the Christmas market today and killed 11 people and injured 60.
geez, I know. And what kind of news play is that getting?
I mean, how come there's no call to ban cars?
Oh well, that's what the
Yeah.
what the media is reporting. Car ran over the people.
Yeah,
not
right.
the
A car
person driving.
ran into people.
Yeah, and Ben Togo sent me like 15 headlines, and it was all the car running the people over. Didn't say who it was.
You-
They
I
did the same
remember-
thing
yeah.
when they did the same thing when that SUV crashed into the dancing grannies in Wisconsin.
That was a big thing in the 90s. Limbaugh would say that. a
Rimbaugh used to
lot.
talk
It was
about that all the time.
Yeah, it was a SUV does this, SUV does that, SUV blah 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 because
Because they
of
wanted the SUVs out of the marketplace.
gas usage. Yeah, yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah, I miss that guy.
Did Dave coordinate his shirt to Jim's underwear? No, I don't think so.
No, Dave's shirt's slightly different color.
Yeah, mine's more of a dark gray,
Oh, I'm
and I got
super.
wearing a Razorback shirt. I don't think Jim's wearing a
Ugh.
Razorback shirt.
I would never wear
Yeah,
that shirt.
where are all the likes? Somebody made a good point earlier. Oh yeah, we've got how many people listening and how many people liking. Hit that like button, y'all.
Y'all,
Yeah, yeah. I've got the bright white T-shirt on just to offer
Nice.
some contrast. Yeah.
is that your
This is one of-
artwork on there?
No, it's not, but it is. It was a memorial shirt for one of my customers that passed away. They would do a Make-A-Wish thing every year and roast a mad amount of chickens. If you've ever seen one of those like trailer chicken roaster things,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like at
He
the state
was-
fair? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but he would do that for like Make-A-Wish and ask for donations and stuff. So I would like donate artwork and stuff like that. But he was a really good customer, a really nice guy, and he had just passed away last
You
year.
don't still have the saddlebags in your basement, do you?
Dude, I'm so close for them. I'm so close to them being done, and I'm trying to like film while I'm painting so that I can sew something together in Premiere when I'm finished. You know, I see people on Instagram making just like the greatest videos. I saw one from Joe Airbrush doing a hockey helmet the other day, and
What's up?
they're awesome. But I'm working on it. You guys are going to be amazed. I'll send you a video and stuff whenever it's done, cleared and polished and out the door. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it not taking up any more space.
By the way, Jim, that DC trailer last night.
Yeah, we got a
instantaneous.
copyright. Yeah. But I mean,
I'm not-
they're just claiming it. They're being dicks.
Yeah,
They're
but I'm not going to
blocking
dispute it because they'll never let you fucking.
I know,
They'll,
did you
they'll
just
never
trim it
let you
out?
win. Yeah, I'm not trimming it
the
out.
DC, the
That's
DC,
like 30 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
were you doing something about the trailer of the new
Yeah,
trailer?
we watched the trailer.
Yeah, we
we
watched it,
paused
yeah.
the shit out of it and talked about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
man,
the whole
it's
point,
pretty
right?
quick. What do you think?
I'll go see it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
I
see
will
it
too. I
next
can't help
week.
it.
Yeah.
I think the crypto move is kind of wise. A lot of people think their dogs are their children, and they're going to get.
Oh, this is a
tickets.
plushie sale forever, dude. For kids
Exactly,
and shit.
yeah.
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 We were talking about that last
But,
night.
yeah. Well, I know, man. I wish I could. I wish I could be with you guys all the time.
Quit your job.
And it's just, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I should do that.
What is this?
Yeah,
Jim?
you know, I should do that. I should quit my job and be a real estate agent and leverage
Oh.
my house against my future. And
You could do
believe in
that. It
myself.
wouldn't be smart right now, but yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, no, I know. I've thought about it. I really have. I'm not kidding.
Let me
Like,
know.
I
I'll help
worked-
you.
I
I'll help you
worked for
pass the
this
test, man.
asset. Well, you know what? You start a stream about real estate. I'll be the first one there. You can teach me how to not be a real estate retard. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
able to say that. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
all right.
completely allowed until you get your realtor's
Cynics on the
license.
show, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We represent.
We read. We
Hey,
represent.
Jim, quit fucking with my font, goddammit.
I knew
I'm gonna put it back. I'm just checking them out.
the moment
Oh, I
you
like that
noticed,
old.
you
I
knew
like
he was
that. I
gonna
like
do
that one. I like that old.
I knew he was gonna start playing.
2600 font. The Intellivision font.
Yeah. So do we have our weather or our solar flare report?
Oh, we do.
Cool.
We do. Here we go.
I'm taking the wife Christmas shopping tomorrow, Jim.
For what?
For Christmas?
For
Christmas
your-
shopping? We're going Christmas shopping tomorrow. I'm
Gonna
taking my
buy
wife.
your stuff right.
You're buying a Christmas?
No, I'm taking my wife Christmas shopping tomorrow. So we're not going to be on late tonight is my point.
Oh,
So-
okay, no problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
man.
so like, I'm confused. But are you saying you're taking her to buy her a Christmas present, or you're taking her to go shopping for other people?
To go shopping for other people.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
that makes
And maybe,
sense.
and maybe give me some hints on what she fucking wants. Because it's
Oh,
hard for me
okay.
to buy for my
Oh, you
wife.
don't know yet.
I bought her a couple things, but
Mhm.
you know, I need her to point out some shit too. But she wants to go to
Dude,
Disney, so
yeah.
I got to pay for that trip. So that's going to be plenty.
Yeah.
But I want to have a couple presents under the tree if possible.
So yeah,
You
you
know-
have to have something to unwrap. Mine are
You know,
usually.
you know
like
what I
big
always
cards.
recommend? Buy your wife a pair of slippers
No.
and a dildo. Because if she doesn't like the
God.
slippers, you can always tell her to go fuck herself.
Jesus.
Good joke.
Hence
Bad
Jim
joke.
being married 14 times.
Oh, if it's a bad joke, why am I laughing at it?
Boomer
Oh,
humor.
man, my sense of humor is terrible.
Everyone laugh at the funny joke. Ha ha!
Nice.
My God, that was a good one, dude, though, Jim. I just can't say that to her.
Well, no, it's even better if you write it in a Christmas card and she opens it in front of everybody. If you don't like these slippers,
In front of all the kids. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an awesome thing to do. They would love it. They might laugh.
Well, mine are all adults. They probably would. Yeah.
Mine are all adults too, yeah. All right, let's hear the report, Jim.
Yeah. Tell us how the sun is going to kill us.
Oh, I think this guy, he's
Slowly.
he's a
He's a what?
He's what?
he doesn't think anything bad's gonna happen. Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, he changed his mind today?
Yeah.
I can't hear shit.
No shit,
Neither
really?
can I.
Jim, it's muted.
What?
It's
We're
muted.
starting with the last 24
There you
hours
go.
on our
There you
star.
go.
We find
Wow. How did that happen?
StreamYard's messed up. Me and Cynic were having audio issues before the show started.
Good morning, folks. Today we're going to be hitting a distant blazar in space, piling on the pre-Earthquake signal science, and then we'll see two key studies on space weather impact to transportation
I swear to
systems
God, it's
and
Gene Roddenberry.
spacecraft. But of course, we're starting with the last 24 hours on our star, and we find a mildly increasing activity trend for the day. Solar flaring is back to consistent production, staying in low M-class range. Solar wind and geomagnetic conditions are quiet, and the plasma filaments have not erupted at Earth. When it comes to the flaring, you can see here in 94 angstroms that it is confined to the departing and incoming sunspot groups. They're expected to continue flaring, especially if there is any development in the incoming active region. Smaller compact groups departing, but over on the left, incoming, that is a lot of umbral activity, and any further development there could mean larger flares. So we're off to deep space, a blazar, a galactic central core engine blasting out a polar jet. They now say they have discovered the earliest and most distant blazar ever seen. This one is as far away as they can see and must have already fully formed by just 800 million years after their theorized start of the cosmos. Up next, another great shovel piling onto the mountain of pre-earthquake signal science. We're hitting tech here, total electron content again, and once again, we're breaking down the details of how the planet electromagnetically reacts before a big quake. Good study up next on space weather impact to transportation systems, whether it is the overall navigational issues due to GPS errors, or individual signal errors in high-speed rail or traffic lights, or the failure of large-scale systems like flight tracking and air traffic management. There have been many many reported issues with transportation infrastructure during solar storms. And of course, the spacecraft are not immune to those same problems. Even while many are built for space environments, the energy delivered in solar storms and from the constant flow of cosmic rays ends up causing a variety of trouble for spacecraft operators and for the machine operation. From data errors to catastrophic failures, all are on the table in solar storms. Folks, if you missed this last night, it's a great video, and we're starting to crank out these special afternoon presentations once again. They're getting good, and you don't want to miss them. And don't forget, the next 2 disaster cycle mini conferences are set at Observer Ranch. More announcements coming at the end of the month. Come see us, observerranch.com. And a quick shout out to Ann for our documentary sponsor here, Gold Co. They are observers, and they made a site specifically for observers, goldobservers.com. Every serious prepper I know has some gold or silver just in case. You should too. We greatly appreciate your support. We'll do this all again tomorrow, right here. But right now, it's 5:30 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.
No fear, but this is how the sun is going
We
to
also
kill
have
you.
this. We could just, this is the sun right now. We could stare at it. It's just live view that we could just watch it.
Nice.
It's really active.
Yeah. It's just the sun.
It is. It's
How long have you had that up on your computer in a tab today, Jim?
It doesn't come off. What are you talking about? It's a screensaver, dude. Right?
Definitely. Yeah, it's the sun. We just stare at the sun. Live stream of the sun. See?
mhm.
Watch it.
Yeah,
There
man.
it is. It's the sun. It's there.
What
I've
now?
seen-
Okay, but judging by that color, okay, if it wasn't going to just burn you and it was the actual size,
Most
like,
colors burn you, but okay.
consider it like the size. Could you pull that up again real quick, Jim?
Sure.
Okay.
Dan Blackwell,
Now,
does the
and
sun
I'm-
spin like the moon does at the same speed?
I don't know. You can see if you look. You can see the whatchamacallits, the
No,
roll
I
holes
would
and
like
stuff,
to
sunspots.
Yeah.
and maybe then the chat can get in on this too. What flavor does that look like to you?
Hot.
Just based on the texture, I'll answer last. But does anybody like if
This
this
looks
was
close to like fucking like creamsicle,
kind of yeah. Okay, so if it was a candy, what
like
does
sherbet.
this
Yeah, sherbet.
what does
Yeah.
this taste like?
If it's not orange sherbet, I'm not licking the sun.
A Tora fan Elsa's sherbet. I don't want to lick it either, but because but it doesn't look like a hot cinnamon like what are
Yeah.
those things called?
No, it looks more like
Fireball.
Fireball. It doesn't look like a fireball.
Looks more like one of those
Sherbet.
fucking
You got sherbet.
those orange Halloween peanuts. Remember those? Those
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
circus peanuts.
yeah,
Circus
those
peanuts.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old person's
Oh, and you're.
butterscotch.
I
Old
heard that about
person
you, Cynic, that you're
butterscotch,
really
Kevin
into like
Press-
circus penises.
Peanut,
Prosecco.
Jim.
Yes,
Peanut.
Kevin
You like the
Prosecco
circus
has
penises.
it,
No, no, no,
first
no,
is
no.
butterscotch.
Especially the bearded
Right.
lady's penis. You're into that. That's cool.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Penises.
I was gonna go with marzipan.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you
myself.
are an old lady.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't like almonds as a nut. You know what I mean? I've got the 3 go-tos, and almonds is not among them. But I do like the marzipan candies because you have to like color them artificially and put that little green plastic thing in the top.
Yeah.
Do you like pecans?
No, it's peanuts, pistachios, and macadamia nuts if they're in a cookie.
What about walnuts?
No way. No, they're
What about-
bitter to me.
What about chin nuts?
Nope. I know where you're going.
What about
I know where you're
chestnuts?
going. Yeah. No. You guys. You guys. Come on now.
All right. Well. the sun's
Anyway,
there.
but yeah, you had it up there and it was like it looked like it had a flavor. If the sun had a flavor in that picture, what would it be? And thank you everyone for participating.
So
I have
now, did everyone watch the 3 episodes we were going to talk about tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, I rewatched. Almost
Which
got
one
through
would
the
you
last
say was your favorite out of the three?
Mm,
Probably 12. The second one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only
12 's
because
probably the best one.
there's a Deus Ex Machina thing that happens in the last one where it seems like the writers are like, all right, something has to happen in order for us to be able to wrap it up. And it's
Well, see, like I didn't really like the way
people are
yeah,
camping.
like it made
That's how we
complete
do
yeah,
it.
it made a complete and total sense that Quarles would have been the one that shot the sheriff.
yeah.
The trooper or whatever, because everything that happened. Where did Arlo come from, and where did Arlo disappear to in that short period of time?
I know,
Yeah.
right? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I just assumed he was
But
in the
isn't it
bar.
like when you get
but where he
into it
disappeared to, I had
later?
no idea.
But talking about the hat, does that spoil things?
No, not really.
No.
Okay, but because that comes up in the next season, doesn't it?
It does. Talk about I just saw a guy in a
I
hat.
just saw a guy in a hat, right? So if you know that going into this episode, that actually makes it better. But
What didn't make sense? Okay, what doesn't make sense was because I saw a guy in a hat pointing a gun at Boyd.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Boyd was unconscious on the ground when they
Yeah.
showed up.
right.
so-
But it 12 or 13 where no, it's 12 where he gets confused and he refers to Boyd as Raylan.
Mhm.
I just kept singing "I
You
shot
remember
the
that?
sheriff," but I didn't shoot the
Yeah.
deputy that episode. So
The Clapton.
I got
episode,
distracted.
Right. The Clapton episode. Do you know what I'm talking about, Jim? Like there's that one little spot.
Yeah, there
and
is a
then
little
Boyd
spot.
looks at him
There's-
like, what?
Yeah. But
It's
what
the
about
salties,
Michael
man.
Ironsides? Did you guys like Michael Ironsides' character?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
sure, yeah.
surprised he didn't play a character that only had one arm, because he usually ends up in films where he only has one arm. In The Mechanic, he loses an arm. In Starship Troopers, he's got a mechanical arm. There's something about Michael Ironside only having one arm.
I like
So I'm glad to see that he was a whole person.
I like Alan Arkin too. The boss from Detroit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
he's
comes-
that- yeah.
He comes back next season.
Who
Actually,
am I
next
thinking
season.
of?
No, it's not next season.
It's not Alan. Is that Alan Arkin?
Mhm.
I gotta look
At the
this
pool,
up.
the son. He's directed some of the episodes, dude. Nobody knows who shot the
No, I'm
deputy.
not saying you're wrong. I just don't remember Alan Arkin. I'm connecting.
I
a
thought
face
Alan
to
Arkin
the
was
name.
the old guy that used to was in like a bunch of stuff like years ago.
That's his dad.
Oh, that's his son.
Yeah,
Is his name Adam?
Adam Arkin. Yeah. Did I say Alan?
Yeah.
It's Adam. Adam. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's where the confusion was.
Yeah.
Alan Arkin is like in
It's okay. Let's go on with the episodes.
yeah.
It was that one, like it was the tough
Yeah.
guy, old guy, or whatever it was, with like all the older guys that they're like,
Yeah.
they got
Holy, oh my God! Adam Arkin directed Get Shorty.
He's done a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You know who wrote?
Hollywood royalty. Same guy that wrote Justified.
That's right.
Yeah. Elmore Leonard.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can tell there's a
There's a
it's like
crossover,
there's a
yeah.
nepotism. Yeah, crossover. I shouldn't say nepotism, but you know what I mean. Yeah, there's
Who knows? Maybe Alan Arkin was friends with Elmore Leonard.
Could
It
be.
is. It's that small town
He,
shit.
might,
Oh,
he
I
might
know
have
a
been in some
guy who
Alan, he
appreciates
might have been
your
some
stuff.
Elmore stuff earlier than this before. Like,
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
18
Yeah.
out of 30 likes people. That's it. Come on, guys, hit the like button.
Telling you what,
We're easy here.
I hit the
I don't
like
like the stream until it's over, because I'm not gonna like it till I know I like it. So
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna let it simmer. You gotta
Yeah.
make sure the noodles are.
depends
al
on how
dente.
Jim acts. Really, like if I enjoy Jim's company,
I-
because
I
I'll
need to make
enjoy.
See, yeah. Now, Dave, I'm afraid for you, because if Jim screws up, then you're not gonna get that like from Stimulated Cynic, and
That's okay.
Who?
you've got no one else to blame
Trust me.
but your producer type guy right there.
Hey, Jim, I will say one thing about these episodes. Ava came off like a fucking asshole, and I don't like
Yeah,
her
I didn't
at
like
all.
the whole. I
I
didn't
did
like
not like the
role
tough
that
girl bullshit.
Yeah, and she's telling Boyd, like when Dickie comes in and Boyd's got a bag over his head, choking him out, and then it says he came in here. I want to hear what he's got to say. But earlier, if you remember earlier in the season, she's basically saying, "I don't give a shit. What are you going to do? Just kill him." And so
Yeah,
it's like,
'cause he
wait,
shot her or
she
whatever.
didn't. She didn't say that. What she was pointing out was like he knew what he was getting into when he walked in here.
The new poll is in the
Ergo-
chat for tomorrow's second movie, guys. The second movie for tomorrow's movie stream
Captain Bipto.
poll is in
That's
there.
not very nice. Look at Captain Bipto's telling you kick cynic. I don't understand that.
He always does.
I don't understand that a little bit.
Bipto loves me.
no, he's just talking to the
Oh,
guy
and Captain Bipto. He wants to know who invited me.
There's a guy
very,
named Kick
very
Cynic in
important
there.
people invited me in here. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. She's got her girl power cape on.
No, it was a terrible role. She can't go from I don't even want to hurt girls to punching her in the fucking nose. Like, God damn it, dude! Like, fuck
Can we
off,
get
man!
some
I just lost it all.
Yeah, can we get?
And now she's the one in the family right below Boyd that's the smartest motherfucker in the room, Jim. Like, it's like annoying. I'm just getting.
Here's
frustrated.
another thing that I didn't really like is in the last episode where they're talking about how Limehouse could have found out and that she thought it had been Ellie Mae and this whole thing. Didn't they forget that Arlo was at Limehouse's after Devil was killed?
That's what I thought they were going to
him
say.
out.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? He went there
Right.
looking for Helen. So
Yeah.
why wouldn't he have told him then? I mean, obviously, Arlo was there when they buried Devil. Arlo knew. So Arlo could have said it then. Why did they have to lay it off on Ellie Mae?
Yeah, that fucked with me.
To give Ava a fucking girl boss role for no reason. Like,
Yeah, okay.
it
You know
was,
what? The more you talk to me, Dave, I'm convinced this show sucks.
it doesn't.
Now
suck because
what?
I'm going to say this.
Now you're getting
The
personal.
acting is outstanding. I just think the writers, and I told this thing before the show started. I think that these writers were used to working on other networks where they had 23 episodes to get a story told. They cut them down to 13 to be on FX, and they don't give us any time to brew on what the fuck these people are doing. They just give us the answer. I mean,
Let's see what else they did.
who told what's his name about such and such? Boyd goes looking, and fucking Johnny calls up Bubba or Shrimp Master to tell him, "What are you doing, man? You getting me in trouble." Blah blah blah. It's
Limehouse.
like Limehouse, like that quick. I didn't have any time to think about this. And this whole
That's right,
shit-
because that was like when the first time I saw this many moons ago, I
Yeah.
thought, oh, Arlo must have said something when he was at Limehouse's.
right.
Because he was at Limehouse's looking for Helen and got knocked out, remember? And
But no, they tell us right away. Nope, Johnny's a fucking traitor. Johnny did it. Yeah. And now Johnny's fucked because Boyd got released because Arlo did what he did. Right.
Yeah, instead of leaving a little mystery, now you know all next season, like it's gonna involve Johnny or whatever. his
Johnny's
name
dead.
is. Yeah.
Johnny, they're coming after Johnny.
Yeah.
And I hate Dickie.
no,
I
it
hate that little
doesn't.
dick.
No, I'll just give
Dickie's
you a heads
fun.
up. It does not come out until way later in the
I
season.
can't help it. Dickie's fun.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm
doesn't-
saying though, like you're now already primed for it, right? So
Yeah.
all season you're just waiting for him to get found out. Instead of trying to figure out like who even done it and then letting it just be, a mystery where it comes out and you go, oh shit.
Yeah, right. Like it could have been one of like they kind of left it open-minded with who shot the cop.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced Arlo did it.
He
I'm just
did.
not. I'm not convinced he did. I don't know where he was at for him to do this.
So I'm saying, well, and then
disappear.
why? Like, and that's another thing too. Like, how do they have any proof that Boyd killed Devil to begin with? Just because somebody told him Boyd did, and that's where the body was? Well, that person wasn't there, and you know what I mean. Limehouse or whoever made the call, telling where the body is. That still doesn't prove Boyd did it.
I know, and they sat around the house going, well, and Ava, oh, I can't live without you. We just got started. Jesus Christ.
You know, and then the whole thing too is like the only evidence they had that Arlo shot the state trooper was the guy who they were looking for. They thought did it. Just said, no, it was your dad. So, okay, he said it was his dad, so that's who it is. Go arrest him.
When these TV shows are getting written in 2010, I wonder how much of they're not going to see this episode for a week. We can get away with fill in the blank goes into their writing the episode.
Also,
not knowing in the future that people are going to be able to binge watch this.
5 people
then,
on a stream nitpicking
right.
nonsense, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. So, because it's not going to be till next week, so most people will remember stuff, but they're not going to remember it.
Yeah, because I hadn't thought about any of this stuff because we're basically watching it the way that you would watch a movie and be like, what?
Well, other people
Exactly
want the answers too. Like they don't care about mystery; they just want to see the action. And it's an action show, Jim. That's what it is. It's not a crime drama. It's not that at all. I mean, what was it? Episode 12, where fucking Raylan's just basically an outlaw. Like, basically an outlaw going into the trailer. Or is that 13? 12 or 13 where Raylan pulls the fucking gun out and does the whole one bullet to
the Russian roulette.
Oh no, he's crossing the line into like
into criminal.
To criminal. But he doesn't a lot. Yeah. He crosses the line. That's that whole thing with
but that was the worst. That's the worst it's ever been, dude. Like that was but I love the reaction from the guy. Like
when Duffy,
what are you doing, man?
Yeah. His performance in this show is one of those things that makes me pick up my phone and try to find out what else he's been in because it was so good. I'm watching awesome acting. Where else can I find?
Well, here's another thing too. Like, so Raylan comes and tells at the last episode. Raylan comes and tells, Limehouse, you wanted to be left alone. I guess this gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, like, I don't know if I'm spoiled. They took all the fucking money. Like, even though they got the guy and he didn't get away, they confiscated Limehouse's money anyway.
Who did?
Like, what the fuck? The marshals.
But at the end, you're talking about episode at the end of the 13.
Yeah, at the end of 13, when they all the money. Remember, he was going to take all the. I didn't get it with the money. But you'll find, like later on, you're going to find out it's like that Limehouse lost all that money. That they took all the money. The marshals confiscated all his money. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Well,
like,
don't understand.
Why wouldn't you tell him? Why wouldn't? If I was Limehouse, I'd have been like, no, you ain't taking my money. Get the fuck out of here. You got no proof. It's nothing with crime. You just let the bitch, especially because Limehouse knows that Raylan let the girl keep the $3 million.
Does he know that?
Yes, Limehouse is the one that they agreed.
They made a deal.
Limehouse.
Oh, that's right.
You made a deal that you could get the money because that was all this was, and I tell him it's okay.
As long as you don't go and buy fancy cars.
I hated that the girl had the $3 million.
Well, it comes into play later.
But I hate it because again, the girl has no respect for Raylan. She talked to him like, well, you do what you got to do. Like, she's fucking 14. Shut up, man. She'd be scared to death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. Well, you raised daughters, didn't you?
Yeah. If the cops showed up to the house for
not next season, but the season after this, the chick treats Raylan like shit and plays him and basically makes him do a bunch of like fucks with him to do shit.
Yeah. Because
I'm just going to put this out there. This show made me insert goodly sum into my vernacular.
Oh,
I use that. I use goodly sum.
Yeah, I think that's next season.
It's later, but still, it was a goodly sum. Annihilator has an interesting question, but I don't know. Like near the end, he starts getting into some Star Wars weeds that I don't know how to machete my way out of them.
Annihilator, I think if they put Kurt Russell in anything in Star Wars, it makes it 50% better. Kurt Russell is fun to watch he's fun to watch on screen. What do you think, Jim?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not the actor's fault if he has shit to work with. Like if he's reading lines that don't make sense, then it's a wasted role to me. I
saw an Instagram video where he was reading for Han Solo.
I say let Star Wars
Kurt
Russell or whatever. Just let Star Wars go to sleep peacefully and just lay in its coffin. It's so
Yes.
silly.
Oh,
I don't know if you
Oh.
guys heard, but Star
that
Wars
was
is dead.
I did hear that.
Somebody told me
Yeah,
that
but you know
once.
what, Jim? We watched a trailer last night when 2 years ago we were told DC can't make any good fucking movies. And
Oh,
we
you
all
should have seen.
But we all sat here today and said we're going to go see it. Or yes, not
Yeah, I'm
last time
gonna
we
go
said
Well,
we
you
were
should
gonna
have
see it.
saw Friday Night Tights fighting about that trailer.
You watched Friday Night Tights?
I was bored. Just
I would
wanted to see what
prefer
they had to say
to
about it.
not. I'd prefer to troll people on
I'm
Twitter.
never that fucking bored anymore.
Yeah,
I
But
was
what?
bored. I
Who
wanted to
was
see what they
who
had.
said it was good? Quarter Black, right? Because he put on
Quarter
Twitter.
Black said
good.
it was good. Gary said it was good.
So the
What's
Geeks
his
and
face?
Gamers guy said it wasn't.
Yeah, Geeks and Gamers guy Jeremy said it wasn't good, and then it turns out that they were talking about James Bond, and Jeremy says he's never watched any James Bond movies because he doesn't like Daniel
He
Craig.
watches no movies.
Wait a
I
minute.
was like,
back.
wait, what?
He
Like, there's like
watches
fucking
nothing.
20 fucking James Bond movies that don't have Daniel Craig in it.
At least 20. Yeah, at least. Yeah. He's never watched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
Okay.
never watched though. I
He's a G.I. Joe fan. That's his favorite fucking franchise. So he's
Oh,
obviously
and then
media
Shad
literate.
Shad hates dogs, I guess, because he doesn't like the fact that there was a dog in the trailer.
Well, then I hope
Superman.
his fucking YouTube crashes and burns and he rots in hell.
He doesn't like the movie because Crypto's in the fucking movie.
Yeah, because there should be a dog. That's just stupid.
Oi there, mate. Don't you not like
That's
them
just stupid.
dogs,
Should have been
eh?
a kangaroo, mate.
It should have been a
My
dingo.
YouTube is dying
a
because I
dingo.
keep making fun of guitars.
Dan Blackroyd, drive your ass. I know he is 73, but Harrison Ford's what, 85? He's still running around doing shit. Stimulated, have you tried the new Indiana Jones game though?
No, not yet. I haven't been home in damn near
I'm saying
2
if you
weeks.
got Game Pass, it's free to download on
Ew.
Xbox.
You know, I
gross.
always
I'm a
I always
Sony
thought
pony.
that,
Nah,
I have both. I have both,
yeah.
but
I'm gonna try to check it out next week because I'll be, I won't be dealing
you'll
with
be
family
doing what
stuff.
you do all the time, sitting around doing nothing, hanging out on Twitter.
Definitely next week. Yeah, for sure.
I'll ask you guys, and then I'll also ask the chat. Do you think that Clive Owen was a missed opportunity vis-a-vis 007?
Who?
No,
Clive Owen,
no.
because he's
No.
got that face, like it's not. It's like a ruggedly handsome, like you've been in some fights.
James Bond is not supposed to be rugged and handsome.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be dapper and debonair. And
No. I don't mean rugged. I mean ruggedly handsome. Like you can't
But he's
get.
not.
to, like,
He's not
you-
a James
He's not.
Bond.
can't
James,
get
James
to
Bond is
MI
not
what-
supposed to be that.
He's not
can't
James
get
know
to
who would-
MI somewhere,
Honestly, you know
whatever.
who would make a great James Bond? I can't believe we're going to say this because I hate the fucking guy.
Oh,
but-
I'm now I'm really interested.
Is he British?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Does
can-
it matter?
You
You
can
have to
take
be
that
British?
part.
They are
I don't
British.
think so. No.
They've all been British
Well, that's the whole thing.
or Scottish. British
Before
or
I get into it.
Scottish?
So
Because
that's
Connery's
because
Scottish.
there's not going to be another James Bond movie because Amazon bought
You're gonna
MGM.
say Gerard Butler?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Let him answer.
There's not going to be another James Bond movie anytime soon because Amazon bought MGM, Metro
Okay.
Goldwyn Myers, and they own James Bond, the distribution rights. But production all still is owned by E11, which is the Broccoli's,
Right.
and they're like, "Fuck you! You're not fucking up our James Bond." Amazon.
Okay, but who
Barbara
was-
Broccoli told
yeah.
him to go
But who
fuck
was,
off because you're not going to do you're
why
not doing this.
Yeah,
So
they can
So
fuck
they
it
want to
up
get
on their
bought out
own.
by somebody else, and they're looking for somebody else to buy them out.
Yeah,
No,
they
no,
can-
they own the rights. The Broccoli's own
That's
the
what I'm saying.
rights.
They're
to
looking
produce
for
it.
somebody else
They
to
own
buy
the IP, but they're not. They're like Amazon and all these ideas about who because they wanted to do a woman or a black one. They're like, no.
No.
Hold on. I wouldn't have minded seeing Idris Elba as a.
It wouldn't be the worst. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
You're
Why
fucking-
this guy. He's the only black fucking British guy that can act. He's
No,
in
I,
every
good,
fucking
man.
series.
But he's
Until
really
you see The
good.
Wire, until you watch The Wire
Ugh,
and see Idris Elba in The Wire,
I've seen The
Man.
Wire. I love The Wire. The Wire is
Oh my
great, but you
God.
just don't.
and you
do
can't
that.
even tell he's British in that.
because he's
So?
a good actor, and I
He's a
do
good
think
actor.
he would fit the role.
If that's the
Honest-
case,
I
if
didn't care.
that's the
I didn't care that he
case,
was
then take a
Hemsall.
white. If that's the case, then take a white American and teach him a British accent.
I'm not saying if they're gonna fuck him up, I didn't mind the Idris Elba idea.
No, but no, I was thinking honestly, that had
Dave
the
ran
right
away.
type of build and would be Robert Pattinson.
Dave muted himself and turned the camera off and started screaming N-words so nobody
Robert
could hear him.
No, that's not. The problem is he's like the only serious black man that can act. He's like Denzel Washington
Somebody
for
just said
2020.
Robert Pattinson, and it's just
Jim did. No,
going nowhere.
you're probably right, Jim, because Pattinson can act. He's not
He's
an
got
actor.
the look. He
Yeah.
looks. He could.
Yeah,
look like,
I mean,
you know what?
yeah,
Then again, because I guess that's probably why they cast him as Batman.
Right, which
But-
you hate.
yeah.
I don't like him as Batman, but I would like him as James Bond.
But I like him as Batman, so
Yeah.
I could
think
see
he
him as
sucks
Bond.
Batman.
I'll watch
That's
that
because you didn't
movie,
watch
and
the
I'll
whole
fast
fucking
forward.
movie. You gave
Because
up.
the movie sucked, and I shut it off.
I'll
Duh.
fast forward to the car scene because the Batman has the best Batmobile of all the Batmobiles.
It's fucking badass, dude.
Mhm.
It's badass.
I don't know, man.
I
I'm
know.
pretty
Denzel
partial
Washington
to the-
can't act.
You know who they'll probably
pretty
get?
partial
You know who
to the
they're probably going to
1960s
get to fucking
Batmobile.
play James Bond next, though. In all honesty, because he's the flavor, and
Tom Hardy,
no, that's
Nope.
Chalamet
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. Oh
Yeah.
God,
He's
gonna have
no.
to
or
hit
Eddie
the- He's gonna have to hit
Redmayne.
the gym a little bit.
I would rather have Tom Hardy.
Tom
Or how about
Hardy,
that guy-
he's got too much of that.
He's too
Cockney
rugged.
accent.
Yeah, he needs to
Oh,
talk
okay.
to
I
rugged.
think he
Rugged.
could fix it. I think he could fix it.
Yeah, I think he could, but I
man.
still think it would. He
It's-
would
What
be
about-
too
what
bad.
about our boy
Absolutely
from,
nobody agrees that Clive Owen could have done the job even a little bit.
No,
No. What
think you're
about
wrong.
uh,
think
Saw him
you're
in Sin
drinking.
City. You saw
Yeah.
him in the
Dom
International.
and all that stuff?
Can't do it.
His
Nope.
face is too fucking pockmarked and stuff.
What about the guy Gillian or Silly, whatever his name is, a guy
Still-
from
Cillian
from
Murphy or
28
whatever
Days
his
Murphy.
name
Later,
is?
from
Yeah.
2 weeks later, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
28
about that
days
guy?
later. 20.
Who's also
Cillian
on that Netflix show,
Peaky Blinder.
Peaky
Oh,
Blinders.
for Peaky Blinders?
Yeah,
You know, he could.
he could, right? He's
He
a
could
good
pull it off.
fucking actor.
He'd
Yeah,
have to hit the gym. Same as Timothy Chalamet. You got to hit the gym a little
Yeah,
bit.
because
and then I'll
Bond
buy
isn't
it.
supposed to be all buff, man.
he's not buff, dude.
Yeah, but
He
he's
has
a
to be
little
able to-
too skinny.
Okay,
A little bit
thank
too
you.
skinny.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he'd have to put on about 10,
Yeah.
15 pounds at least.
Just
Maybe.
yeah.
He don't need to get jacked, of
I'm
course.
not. Yeah,
but he needs
exactly.
to
I'm
be
not
a
talking. He
little-
doesn't need to be
a little
ripped.
tone.
I bet I think he can
I
pull it
think,
off.
dude, no, I think
He
we just
has
ought
to
to
be
get
able to
Pedro
take his
Pascal.
shirt off
Forget
and
it.
not get
Pedro
laughed at.
Pascal. There you go.
Pedro
The answer's
Pascal.
all
No,
the
man,
questions.
Pedro
Oh,
Pascal. That's what they'll make.
fuck
All
him.
right, end of conversation.
He'll be Jaime Bond.
Oh, that was a good one.
I'm Diego
Maybe.
Bond.
we-
All right.
maybe Oliphant could play him.
Yeah. This
No.
episode I didn't like that much. I didn't like the gang
Again,
showing up.
again.
Oh, well,
So,
he's older now, but
So
yeah.
everybody's scared of Detroit, but they're worthless.
Yeah.
Detroit has shown me nothing about what a badass they are yet in this show, but they're all scared of Detroit
But
coming
this
to
is a
Kentucky.
great thing. Like what happens is these guys came down to kill Quarles.
Yes.
Raylan has no clue. Raylan thinks they're coming down to help Quarles, so he's fighting that whole thing that happens with Art and him, and they're in
Sure.
the car, and he's like, "Oh, that's from Detroit." And he's like, "Well, how would you know?" He's like, "Oh, two guys came to the bar earlier, and I
Yeah.
had a thing." He's like, "The
Mhm.
fuck? Why didn't you tell me?" And he's like, "Why? Are you scared?" He's like, "No."
No. He goes, what do you mean? I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't worried. This was like, it's funny, like how Art has just kind of forgiven him about stuff, right? Like he's just like his last year, there was this whole rift between them, Cynic, and now it's all like, yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
He's like,
But
"What are you
they're
afraid
men.
I'm going to get shot?" And Art's like, "No, I'm afraid I'm going to get shot."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's judicious in what he lets Raylan get away with. You know what I mean? Raylan is a dog, and
I think
Art
he's
has the
judicious
leash.
on what he wants to know about what Rayland is fucking doing.
Exactly. That's what I mean. You know those leashes where you can like let it extend out. It's usually for small dogs, not for like big dogs. But
Yeah, Bipto or Chris
Um,
Pine would be a great choice as Bond. I
don't
like
see
Chris
it, but
Pine.
Maybe I like Chris Pine.
I like him. I have
Yeah.
no problem with Chris Pine as an
And
actor.
what the fuck
Yeah.
happened to Dickie's hair while he
I
was in
don't
jail?
know, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
ask
know.
that. He
No,
just,
it's-
he just doesn't get a comb.
it's
ever.
bedhead if the bed was made of razors.
Yeah, it's like someone's just decided to shave a chunk of hair off of him.
Last week we brought this up. We're like, damn, Dickie's got the best head of bad hair in jail. And this week, there's a whole section missing on the side of his head. I was like, Jesus Christ, why am I noticing this dude's hair?
Yeah,
Why
please
is this
don't
a
have-
thing?
I'll bet there's some inside story where the prisoners just fucked with him. And the reason his hair looks the way it does is because they knew that they could just do whatever they wanted to.
They just don't understand Southern heritage, man. Like they're really disgracing and being
But
disrespectful.
there's like
to
somebody
the
shaved
mullet.
a bald spot right there on the side of his head.
Yeah, because they could. You know what I mean? I'm going to take your ice cream off of your lunch tray and do this to you. And you can't do anything about it because you're a skinny little Diggy Bennett. And I'm in here for life, so I have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, cynic. Thank you for acknowledging my existence at all. Look at it. See it right there above his ear. They just
Fucking mess.
they just shaved the side of his head and took his ice cream.
It's such a mess, dude. It's like this is their idea of white trash.
Oh man.
It's like he started to get a mohawk and then chickened out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
looks
a-
like when
that's
a
a-
chick gets a liberal chick gets a mullet now.
Yeah, it's a
Or they
mullet.
leave like the
It's not a mohawk, it's not a mullet, it's a mullet.
Yeah, that's it. I'd put you anywhere I goddamn please.
And this whole thing where he's threatening the sheriff, telling why the sheriff wouldn't have just said, "All right, hold on a second." And then when he goes to leave, shoot him, and then you're like, "Yeah,
I
you
gotta
pulled a
tell
gun
you,
on him."
I hate that the bad guy's gone.
What do you mean?
Which bad guy?
I like him in the show.
Oh,
He's
you
a-
like him? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I fucking wanted him to be around at least for another season.
Yeah, I agree. He's a
Which
good
bad guy
guy.
are we talking about?
Quarrels.
The Quarrels.
Oh,
The bad guy of the show.
Oh, yeah. Neil McDonough is a great actor. I think he's super underrated.
But for this show, I wish he would have been around for another season.
Yeah.
I think they could have. I know. Jim, you say Detroit's around for a while in the series, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because I'm
And
guessing
not just Detroit, but the connection to Canada comes through.
Yeah. Wait till you see who the Canadians are.
I
Holy
know.
fuck. I don't want to spoil it, but it's funny that
I'm
that's
not
who
gonna
they
say
decided to
anything
fucking
either,
make
but-
the Canadians.
I hope it's a Trailer Park Boys. That'd be great.
No, but it's
No.
close,
That would be
dude.
great. Doug and
No.
Bob McKenzie. Oh,
Hey Dave, have you ever seen Firefly?
yeah.
Okay, then you'll be excited.
What movie is it or something where the Trailer Park Boys are in it, they're actors, like they're in the movie, they're like studio something where there's a thing where there's like a TV show or something, and
They're like
they're
extras or stage.
they're like extras, they're like working on, but they're on camera, they're like filming
they're
like a podcast. They're
Stage
stagehands. One
Yeah.
of them's in a control booth, like it's Ricky and Bubbles and Julian. They're it's like, and I'm like, what the
Hmm.
fuck?
They're in a bunch of stuff though, like randomly.
Yeah,
Are they?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to think.
yeah. They're. God, I'm trying to remember.
Probably a bunch of Canadian made shit, right?
Usually they're in like a horror movie too.
Was it like you
Um,
can't
Or
do
Loverboy
that,
video.
A Loverboy? Did you say Loverboy video just now?
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know what? Nobody would say, "Oh, they were in a Rush video or a Triumph video," because those bands are okay. But Lover, you can just poke.
All right, so we got this poll up. We've got 21 votes, and there's
got my poll up.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta get to the
wow, Werewolf Santa is crushing in this poll for our second movie for tomorrow night. Wow.
Yeah, they were in the Boondock Saints too.
The Trailer Park Boys were?
Rob Wells was
Shit.
from the Trailer Park Boys.
And
I'm looking
Mike
at his
Smith?
filmography.
Maybe it was the Boondock Saints too. It was something where somebody had a show. It was on public access or something, and it got canceled. And they were fighting. And what the fuck was it?
Oh, you have the night.
Oh no, I know what it was. It was Goon.
Oh, the hockey movie.
Yes, it was
yes,
like
with-
Goon.
yeah,
with the one weird kid, the skinny goofy kid.
Stifler was in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stifler's.
Stifler was Goon,
Yeah,
and
Goon.
his buddy
Yeah, they were in
had like
Goon.
a hockey
Production
show, and he was
assistant.
swearing all
Yeah.
this stuff and
He has
everything.
like
and then they were
three
like,
names. What's
That's
his?
it.
What is that dude's name?
2012.
He was in.
Stifler? Yeah, I don't know.
Stifler, like the actor, something,
Sean
Taylor, something. Oh shit!
I like Stifler, man.
No, he's funny. Like The Rundown was a good movie. I thought The Rundown.
Yeah, The Rundown was really good. Yeah. What did you think about this? She gets all tough and she kicks him in the nuts.
Didn't like it.
But then these guys,
she can't just walk in and talk to them. The guy was right. You need a fucking warrant to walk in the door.
Is that the same for? Is that the same all around, or is it different for marshals? Because I know
that's the same with any cop.
Your door, you have to give them permission to walk in the fucking house.
Yeah, any law.
What I learned from my hunter safety course is that the game commission can just walk right in. I don't know why that. They're just for some reason game commission does not regular shit does not apply. If they think you're spotlighting deer or something like that, then they're just gonna walk right.
Oh
in.
yeah, this
is dangerous because you could, if you don't identify yourself the right way. But anyway,
what do you think about this scene where they come in and they're like got the guns and they're like, "You sent us there. You didn't tell us." He's like, "I told you."
Sean William Scott. Thank you.
Sean William Scott. And he squared off with a marshal there, and he's like, "Yeah, but you didn't tell us he lived upstairs." And then the whole story about the ear.
Yeah, that was dumb.
There's always the ear.
The ear
carries his ear around with him when he wants to get people's attention. Talks to it. It's like, wouldn't it smell and be like?
And he says, then he goes, "What did he say?" He goes, "Well, that's not
he
important."
Probably drops it into a glass of formaldehyde the same way that
now the one thing too about that, Jim, is what they did with that whole ear thing is because he asked the question, "What did he say to the ear?" Right?
Yeah.
Then the guy gives the same story to Boyd. Boyd asked him the exact same question. What did he say to it? So this is letting us know that Boyd and him are on the same fucking mental level, right? Nobody's smarter than anybody here.
Yeah. Nobody has the ability to get something.
Boyd's not a dumb hillbilly, right? He's not that guy that they think he is.
He's one of my favorite bad guys.
Yeah,
I can't not like him.
I know, but this week everything was a little too perfect for every time something goes on. He was in the right fucking place at the right fucking time. Just saying.
Well, blame the writers.
I am. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying.
Have you seen Sons of Anarchy?
No.
You want to see another level to Walton Goggins' acting ability? Take that.
I watch all his HBO stuff with Danny McBride.
That's good enough. Yeah, he plays a tranny in
it's really something else.
His best acting was in The Bourne Identity.
Oh yeah.
I am drawing a blank on where he was in that.
He's just a little background character. He has 2 lines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like when
he's like, what got to start? Yeah.
That's his first. He's got like.
Yeah, Walton Goggins has chops, man. I mean, what was it? Major League 3. He was the only interesting character in the entire thing.
Yeah, these two are talking to each other, threatening each other. This is good, man. I mean,
we're still in flip phone stage too. I noticed
the tension's awesome.
I love these shows where somewhere between season X and season Y, we move from flip phones to smartphones. And we're still in flip phone stage.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, where she got shot.
No, why? Oh, they're just showing us a preview here, right, Jim?
This is from the last episode.
It's a recap of the season or whatever, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't watch that shit.
I didn't even notice the hot chick in the background in the previous episode.
Oh, she's blurry. That's why.
Well, normally
it's bad enough that the camera adds 10 pounds, but when they put you in blurry mode, it adds like 25 to 30.
I must always be in blurry mode.
I know. Me too.
Oh, be good to yourself, guys. Come on now. We're among friends.
Nah, if I bully myself, I go to the gym more.
Right, because nobody can bully me into going to the gym.
Yeah,
Exactly.
nobody
bully
can make
myself,
fun
though.
of me more than I can make fun
Right.
of myself.
Yeah,
Yeah. Self-deprecating humor.
that's it.
I wasn't asking you to do that.
This
He's
whole
not
plot
playing
about
a
the
train
bank
now?
and robbing the bank just was so
Connived.
yeah.
Yeah, the bank. This whole episode, y'all say it's the best, man. I didn't like it.
I liked it because of the cat and mouse shit, but the
Yeah,
problem
okay,
was excuse me real quick.
Mm-mm.
The problem
Bless you.
is Boyd already knew it was a setup. So he went through all this bullshit for 20 minutes for us to find out he already knew that it was a fucking fake. Like, goddamn, dude. Don't waste my time with it then.
Yeah.
Did it get you?
No, it
So
fucking
here-
didn't get me.
No,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like the way that
Nope.
somebody tells you a long story, and at the end there's a punchline and a payoff. It didn't do that to you.
No, because
Not for
it
me.
would have got me
didn't.
more. It would have got me more if they did the fucking heist and they got the money from the black dude and they actually had to maybe defend themselves against their fucking clan down in the holla.
The one that
And let's see how tough, because all Boyd has
Well,
done.
no, it just proved that Boyd's smart because Boyd realized when he saw that Dickie walked in with Limehouse's man, that he was like, "This don't make sense."
No, but
You
I
know?
wish that it would have been one of these things where it doesn't make sense, but it's
I'm
still
tired
true.
of Boyd being the smartest fucking man in the world.
Right? Like, well,
I know.
problem. He's the smartest guy in the world, but all he does is run whores and steal from people. He hasn't done anything to make money.
Like I
He's
like
supposed-
Boyd.
He's supposed to take over the county. He's going to be the guy that runs everything.
Dave,
No.
you sound like my second grade and third grade and fourth grade. And as long as we're talking about it, all the way up until 11th grade, teachers that told me that I was not applying myself.
Okay, see,
No.
so here's
What
Boyd is
you're
still
saying is that Boyd is a very smart guy, but he's not applying himself.
No, the show's telling me he's a very smart guy and that Boyd wants to run everything, but he just
There's
owns
been
a-
no payoff for him to be
Nothing.
so smart. Yeah.
And I guess there's going to be, right, Jim? He's going to be like the high roller of Harlan County one day, or does he just have to keep fighting and stealing from people to claw his way through because he's a?
I don't know.
What's his last name?
He's
Boyd?
all up in
Crowder.
he's all
Crowder. He's a
involved.
Crowder. So the Crowders really never win; they just get by.
He's
Maybe
all
that's
up in,
his fucking place in life, and that's his lot in life. That he's a Crowder, and he's smart, but he ain't good enough.
Yeah.
well, he's all involved into that pie, and that's always a way to sidetrack you from your greater aspirations. You
Yeah,
don't- you know what I mean. Like you don't
yeah.
want to be.
His dad's ex-wife. Okay,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying,
you
like
know.
that's weird too. Like he's
Well,
he's
you know,
ma-
his
he's
brothers,
he's in love.
his
Or his
brothers.
brother's
Yeah, you're
ex-wife.
right.
Yeah. He's in love with the chick that murdered his brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
So here's where Raylan first gets there.
it's
There's already other
very
cops there.
Biden.
Boyd
It's
is
a very Biden
out on
thing
the
to do,
ground.
isn't it, Dave?
Right.
All right. And Johnny's off his wheelchair laying there saying, "It was quarrels, it was quarrels."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if it was how did old ass Arlo do it and get away from this?
Well, they're not
Especially-
going to show you that the rabbit is in the hat.
Yeah, well, no. Go back to before the explosion happens, Jim, and let's see who's on the screen.
It's this guy and all right, it's this guy, and then you'll see
No,
Well, the
I'm-
explosion happens way
explosion.
before.
before the explosion.
Arlo's nowhere around before the explosion.
Right. Boyd comes out himself to talk to these two guys, right?
And Johnny's
Johnny's in the background.
Yeah,
It's
somebody's
just one
hitting
guy.
the,
He comes out to talk to one guy. It's just
someone hits the key tag thing, right?
no. That's
It's just him.
Win Duffy and what's his, Mikey are in their car watching, and they blow up
Watching.
the car.
So who does
Arlo's nowhere around.
Mikey does.
Mikey
Mikey
does
sends a call. So did they leave before the guy gets shot, and so they didn't see who shot him?
Well, it was really weird.
Well,
like
this
it
is
took
the
what did it take-
Sir
Because
Conan.
wait, when they stopped these guys in their car later,
their camper.
in their camper in the motor coach. Don't they tell him it was Quarles that shot the trooper?
No, they say they say who blew up the car. This is
you blew up the car. You hadn't been close enough to see.
Yeah,
And then I swear he says.
I
Maybe he
think
said he blew the car up and got the hell out of there.
I think this is a Sir Arthur Conan Doyle thing where nobody saw Sherlock Holmes die. Therefore, you can write anything about. Since nobody saw it, you can do whatever you want to with it.
Yeah.
Nobody saw Tom get shot. So,
but somebody did.
No,
Yeah,
the
it's
writer-
Schrodinger's
I'm just saying,
cat,
like,
right?
right,
Like that's
right.
what this is.
Hey,
Schrodinger's
someone is
cat.
here to say hi.
Oh man.
What's up, Ripaverse goal
Well,
post?
good for Ripaverse goalposts.
Okay,
Making money.
cool.
Hi,
Well,
reverse
you
goalposts.
take those business and you spelled business wrong. You spelled business wrong. Take those business fundamentals and
I hope Ripaverse
Carry
goalposts likes
on.
Justified. 'Cause
yeah.
That's
yeah.
what we're talking about tonight.
I think it's great to be able to connect with
Mhm.
people on even the most tenuous of
Fans of the art.
Schrodinger was an asshole.
Yeah, he was an asshole, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Unanswerable question.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that it's a writing technique. If nobody saw what happened, then you can say anything happened.
And we understand that, but
Yeah, right.
they're trying to sell us a different thing.
That Arlo
see.
shot.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
But
how much
even though
time
you didn't see
passed?
him
The
there.
time.
I think
This
that's
guy's-
part of like him not being on his meds also
Yeah, we know that, but
offers randomness to the entire thing. Like, not only did you not see who shot him, but Arlo's out there like a spinning top and banging into stuff.
so Jim, with the explosion thing,
A Torafin L is
the weird thing was like
close to correct.
his gun was definitely not ready to be shot. What's his name? Because it was dangling, right, from
Yeah.
the explosion, right? The sheriff or the state trooper's
The,
gun was ready to go.
Leave thing. The
Yeah,
Yeah, it was hanging down.
it was
You're
hanging
right.
down.
Right,
So
right.
there was when they go back and they show the cop dead, and I know who I saw on screen. Only person I thought that could have done it would have been the two guys in the car who set off the explosion because they saw it wasn't going the way they needed it to go. But they
Yeah,
shot
but why
the-
would they
But
would
that
have killed the
doesn't mean
cop?
they
shot
shot
instead,
that
right?
doesn't mean
They
they
fucked
shot
up and
anybody.
shot the cop. So, but then when it's Arlo, like, no, and then when Quarles was like, "What are you talking about? I killed the trooper. You think I killed the trooper?" Like, well,
Wait,
then
I
guess-
shot the clerk. I shot the clerk.
Yeah,
right, like
that's a good one. I
Like-
like that.
he's like, okay, and then at that point, maybe it does make sense that Arlo did it. I guess.
He saw the hat.
So the hat. Well, Ripaverse
Dude, he's
goalpost says
been
the
on
writer
his
shouldn't have to
meds
hold
and-
your hand and spoon feed you all the answers.
They do.
Media
That's
literacy.
the problem.
No, that's what we're saying. They feed
do.
you all the answers.
All the answers.
These
next-
guys
Well,
just
not-
literally.
but they're not doing it this time.
Yes, they
this
are.
Time, they're leaving things out so that you can fill it in yourselves. Is that incorrect?
Everything else they've been spoon feeding you is what we were talking about earlier. With
And here's
this
another
one-
guy from.
Until
Anyone recognize
now.
this cop right here?
No.
Anyone? ID Crisis? You recognize this cop?
Okay, all right. Hold on a sec.
I can give it. Can I
Well,
tell you?
I didn't think he was familiar until you asked me, but
Die Hard guy.
no. If I recognize him, I feel like I should recognize him with hair.
No,
Oh,
he
Jim.
looks like this.
He's always been the okay. Who?
I can I'll tell you the series he was in, and then they'll see if you know who he is. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
The Wire.
Hold on.
Boris.
Get off.
Yeah.
Boris?
Sergey. Sergey,
Sergey, the guy that was ended up in prison.
Yeah,
because he you're saying Boris who got or Sergey who got the Camaro back.
Yep, who went to go get the Camaro back, pulled out the machine guns with those Russians, and
that guy.
That's him. Look at his face. It's
he doesn't
him.
look that big here. No, all right. Yeah. Well, the industry knows, man.
Boris,
I
always
figure
Boris.
it's like Hollywood's like any other industry. If you show up on time and you read your lines, they'll hire you for other stuff. And apparently that happened here. Yeah, The Wire. I submit that The Wire is a much better series than The Sopranos. I don't understand how The Sopranos.
I
love
concur.
that it does. Thank you very much. If you showed up at my house, I would cook a meal for you, just for saying that. And I don't mean that in a weird.
Snorri says, "Oh yeah, that's Boris." like
buddies.
His name's Sergey, but everyone called him Boris.
Buddies, yeah.
Always Boris.
That was season 2, man. That was an odd. A lot of people don't like season 2, but I
like season 2, man.
I totally
like
understood it, man. It had it's so much to do with the like what feeds Baltimore its money, what makes that city important. Yeah.
The only season I really didn't like was the one I want to say the school one.
You don't like the one with the kids?
The one from the second from the last, not the last. The last one was okay, but the one with the kid, it was just too much stuff with the teaching and the schools, and it was like, this isn't The Wire. This is like
it's
family drama shit.
Yeah, it was like
well, but the whole reason why that was there was so that you could see where the next group of criminals was coming from, and why they're coming from there. It's not easy to take. It's not something that you want to admit to. Like, this is the machine.
I did like seeing.
It's like in the Expanse where they talk about the churn. That's the churn season.
In season 1, I did like seeing Killmonger cry like a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's been a good actor for a long time. We're getting off base, and Dave has to get up early for something. I can't remember what it was, but
to take his wife Christmas
Jim,
shopping.
Jim,
to buy her Christmas.
Yeah, you have a fertile mind, and I would love to put my shovel into it and dig up the dirt and see what's going on in there.
I would just love to put a shovel in his. Never mind.
Metaphorically speaking,
we know what you'd like to put in somewhere, Cynic, but it ain't happening.
I told you not. That was over text messages, not even through DMs, you asshole.
Yeah, oh man,
I saw a picture of somebody else that wants to take something in the mouth. That was really weird. that was strange.
You talking about the picture I made for Jim?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, You're All Morons has it great. Season 2 is a much better. Sometimes you gotta see it more than once to pick up on the nuances.
Yeah,
I didn't. I tell you, season 2, the one part I didn't like was the kid. I didn't like what happened with the what's his name,
right
the kid,
the duck. You don't like what happened to the duck. The duck died.
Well, not the duck, but the duck thing that was fucked up. But I'm saying that kid, I can't remember his fucking name.
Yeah.
He's or whatever his name is.
He was in one of the Sinister movies.
Yeah, he was also in
as a sheriff.
He was also in Generation Kill. He was great in Generation Kill.
Yeah, and the guy that played his older cousin is in that one. For some reason, it's like
13 Hours.
No,
the guy who plays his older cousin is in 13 Hours. He plays one of the Ranger, the Ranger 13 Hours. That's also, I don't know if you know the guy in Ray Donovan, Liv Schreiber. That's his younger brother.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No kidding. He's in something with Gerard Butler that I saw a long time ago, but for some reason it's very popular right now.
He also
is the
chief. He plays Master Chief in Halo.
No, but this is the bank heist movie. It was made.
Oh no, that's awesome. Oh my god, that's the one. Oh fuck yeah, that's the one. Holy fuck. Den of Thieves.
Yeah.
Fucking good. But
it is. I was really surprised at how
Ice Cube's son is in it.
I was really surprised at how good it was.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think that we need a whole other stream for this. I think they were trying to do a Heat type thing because you see the juxtaposition between the cops and the bad guys. There's a scene where one of the bank robbers, his daughter's date shows up, and all of his buddies that are like in on the heist and stuff, they give him like all right, you're gonna come in here and you're gonna deal with these men, and we're gonna, we're gonna grill you and all stuff like that. It's something that a bunch of cops would do. But no, that was really good. That one had me right up close to the end. Like, how are they gonna pull this off? But no, that's a good pull, Jim. That's a great reference. I love how this stuff comes around. I love my IMDb app. It's like understanding how DNA works, kinda.
You ever seen Den of Thieves, Dave?
Is that a TV show?
No, it's a
It's
movie.
a movie, yeah.
It's got
I have no idea why it's so popular right now.
Ice Cube's son is in it.
No, I haven't. Is it a gangster movie?
No, it's a bank robbery movie. It's got Clive. Was that Clive Owen, right, or Gerard Butler?
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
It
is fucking good,
Owen,
man. It is
you.
good. It is good as is fucking good. There's actually, if I'm not mistaken, that movie has 2 different endings. There's an alternate ending. Yeah, there's an alternate ending to that. Yeah,
man.
Where they go.
I think I've seen it. Yep. They're making a 2. They're making a Den of Thieves 2.
Yeah, because the alternate ending is where that it's actually the Ice Cube's son who's the mastermind behind everything, and his people. They steal all the stuff and end up.
Here you go.
Yeah.
See, now I remember seeing that a couple of years ago.
Hold on, ID. Here we go.
No, it's okay.
Trailer for Den of Thieves 2 Pantera. We wanted to show you guys a side of the film you haven't seen quite yet. So get your tickets now, and we will see you on January 10th.
He has like a David Koechner mouth.
I like Gerard Butler.
I do too. I'm just saying.
It's Cube's son.
Yeah, see,
he got fat as fuck.
He got fat, dude.
He got fat as fuck.
He didn't get jacked. He got fat.
Yeah, someone's
These
cooking.
Streets, they're different.
Is it just me or somebody trying to be a Denny Villeneuve?
Are they made of fucking platinum stimulated? Why are they different? I want to know why.
Well, see, this one I don't understand, because if I remember correctly from Den of Thieves, the movie, Gerard Butler's character was a crooked fucking cop.
Yeah, sheriff. They were a sheriff's department.
Yeah, they were crooked as fuck, though.
Well, maybe now they're trying to hunt down their money.
I remember them like trying to bend the law, not break it, so that they could actually catch these guys.
Oh, you mean like fucking our boy Raylan? Yeah.
Yeah, kind
Plays
of.
Russian roulette in a fucking camper with the dude. Okay.
No witnesses.
I don't think there was a bullet in there. I think he faked it.
Well, of course
Sleight of
not.
hand, a little sleight of hand.
Ties are deep
Ties are deep
and hidden.
You know what the problem is, though, guys? Whenever I watch a movie now, I don't think they're ever anywhere. I just think they're in a green screen. It sucks. I never think they're on location. Yeah.
AI is going to make everybody suspect of everything.
Ugh, fuck, man. It's like, it'd be really cool if these
I'll tell you
guys
what, Dave,
were
if you get
on
a chance
location.
over the weekend, watch Den of Thieves, the first one.
I think I've seen it, but I'll rewatch it.
Yeah.
I'll rewatch it. Yeah.
It's where the East claws at the West, where the South seeks the North. There's honor here that must be.
Oh boy, I just got hit for that fucking music, didn't I?
I don't know. Did you?
Shut up.
Is it?
Mute that shit.
You're still on, I think.
No, I muted
Yeah,
the
he'll
sound.
get popped later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was very short, but
yeah.
Maybe if you play the video without the sound, they don't notice you're playing it. Who knows?
It's easy for me to
See,
say.
why would it? This doesn't make any sense.
Cinematography.
They're in another country, so why would a LA County sheriff be there in another country chasing this guy?
Is he chasing or joining?
I don't know.
Ooh.
That looked like a Bell 122B.
Maybe they
Definitely a Bell helicopter.
Just getting a bunch like all the guys that basically all the guys that were part of the robbery crew got killed, except for
Ice Cube's son.
Ice Cube's son got away.
Hmm.
And then
Right. Rice Cube.
And then a couple of and then
Taking
didn't a couple of the
into
cops
Dark
end up dying too?
So the first movie's 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's good. Though.
Yeah.
Good.
I
just
know
saying it
that's what's
took
so
7
strange
years.
about it. I'm seeing it being promoted, and now I'm like now I know why. Because people, you want to see this first one, and then this second one's going to come out, so you have something to connect it to.
Yeah, check it out.
I mean, I saw Den of Thieves unsolicited. It was just something I don't even know why I bothered to hit play.
Because
And
you're
then I
sitting
hit
on a
play and
fucking
it just-
Netflix day one day with nothing else to watch.
It sucked me right in, Dave. It
Cool.
was really good. Yeah. And I think it had a lot to do with the visuals. Whoever is directing this has a little bit of Denis Villeneuve in him, I think. Because it reminded me of Sicario a little bit, not a ton.
Yeah. I would thought they were going to keep making the Sicario movies because the first two were really
Did
good.
you like the second one?
It was all right. I didn't really like the way it ended. I thought there was going to be a third one with that kid.
Yeah.
Now he's like, oh, so you want to be a Sicario?
Yeah, I like the writing was okay, but the directing was different. There's something about the way Denis Villeneuve
The first one was great.
takes
First one was
in
great, but
like
the second
he
one was
Denis Villeneuve does really well with really big shots. You know what I mean?
who
Like
directed
it's from the
Savages?
top down. It's the entire border. It's the entire fleet of ships from the Harkonnens or the Atreides or whatever. And the same way that Stanley Kubrick will make you stare at a pair of elevator doors, Denis Villeneuve will make you stare at an entire geographical area.
See, what Raylan did was he put the bullet in and he spun it, and then before he closed it, he turned it up and caught the bullet.
I think
back
it's
in
a
his
sleight
hand.
of hand.
Is that,
I
is
think
that what
you're
you
right.
think?
I think
There
you're
was no
right,
bullet
Jim.
in.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Just hit
Slow
play.
mo that shit.
Oh shit!
What?
You like go to the gear and go to like half speed.
This
Here
is
you
what
go.
Storm sent me. We gotta watch this, guys, one night. Maybe. I mean,
Oh, okay.
let's see what this is. The Dancing Outlaw original.
Oh, you
Jesco
don't know about
White.
Jesco White?
I don't know about
Sloppy
Jessica
eggs.
White. I'm excited.
No.
I love learning new
There's a
things.
sequel to this. Can't believe y'all don't know about Jesco. Yay.
Well, after my father, I am the best dancer after him.
Oh yeah.
Let
So
this corn
good.
better land on a shelf. Let this corn better land on a shelf. Lord, in the morning, see, he was the king of tap dancing. I've never seen nobody, no other man outdance him or outthink him in his mind.
Ouchie.
Or outthink him in his mind.
Jesco's super famous now.
But to me, I'm left to carry
The
on that
Dancing
tradition,
Whites.
to fill his shoes, and I'm gonna.
The Wild and
Is
Wonderful
this-
Whites of
is
West
this-
Virginia.
Is this a spoof movie? Is this
No,
really his
no,
son?
this
No,
is real.
the-
This
Did
is
Okay.
what you
100%
say?
real.
Stimulated the Wild and Wonderful Whites.
The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia is the
Yeah.
sequel to this.
I'll
Oh,
do
this
my
is
best
real.
to try to do it.
This is Katie's
God
neighbor.
damn. That's
Oh,
the
man,
holla.
some nice station wagons.
I can't believe y'all never seen this before. This is great. I'm so happy.
This is the kind of dancing that Boyd was doing.
Me and my
at the,
buddies used to get high and watch this.
Was it Whoop-De-Doo?
Okay. That's gonna be a Saturday night thing on Rumble. I can't wait.
Oh God!
I gotta bookmark that shit. Oh my
Wow.
god, that's
Stimulated
awesome.
is so
And look, if we
excited.
can't find somewhere to watch the sequel, I will pay for it. So we can.
They don't
watch it.
show it. I went look. They don't show it. They show him doing something. They don't show him actually putting the bullet in or anything. And so I don't. It's. But I don't
Oh,
think it was a
God,
bullet.
Norm, thank you so
Oh,
much.
you think it
sleight
is
of
sleight of
hand.
hand? Thanks,
Well, 'cause
Norm.
what if he would have shot? What if he would have spun it and shot him on the first shot?
I don't know, man. There's really nowhere to run. That's your point, right?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cops outside. They hear the gunshot go
I don't
off.
think he cares at this point because he was promised.
He got this gun from the cops outside, so the cops knew that Raylan had this gun. So if Raylan would go to prison.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think he cares because doesn't he go to Limehouse right after this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And draws down on them.
Yeah.
The
and
first
that's a
time I
mistake.
saw it, my uncle bought us VHS copy of a VHS of a VHS of VHS of a VHS. I got the movie file for outtakes in the sequel.
Send the sequel to Snorum. Oh my God, Boone County mating call, and then they shake a pill bottle full of OxyContin.
Duffy says he's the one who called in the Brady Hughes tip. So
is Boone County closer to Morgantown or closer to?
I don't know the geography of West Virginia, but I know the
I'll have to
Jescos
look it up.
because I've been watching them since I was probably 18 years old.
This was, yeah,
or the Whites, I should say.
Yeah,
yeah.
Now, did you notice who this was? This woman?
No, I don't know.
This woman. Hold on.
Oh, the lady camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's from The Shield. That's Vic Mackey's wife.
Mm-hmm. A lot of this FX stuff kind of crosses over. In fact,
right there.
shit. Who's that little asshole? The one you see in the first episode.
See, this part pissed me off when they're doing the ride, and then he puts the mom out.
Yeah,
that's literally just to move the plot forward.
Right, because he just gave up his location. He's in a yellow fucking van.
Yeah, there's no reason to do that
and leave her alive. You want to throw her out? You cap her ass. It's over.
Well, maybe it's possible. Maybe he thought about it and said, "I can't control this many people."
Okay, then tie her up and throw her in the back. They have camping supplies.
Yeah, put a ball gag in her mouth and some handcuffs or whatever you got in there. Jim, have you seen Mr. In Between?
I saw a couple episodes of it. I didn't watch it all.
Who's the? I'm trying to remember. The little he gets used.
Oh no! I know what you're talking about. Dewey Crow. Dewey
Crow. Right.
Yeah,
I always thought that was amazing that he was the big bad guy in that show.
Well, that's the Australian guy, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. And you didn't know.
Isn't Mr. In Between an Australian program?
Yes, but it's an FX thing.
So you didn't like this whole part with Ava saying, "We are going to figure this out.
No,
you and me, we're going to figure this out. Salvage. We're going to find out what happened. We're going to get Boyd out."
She's now, what's her name? She's Marge, right? Or Mags? She's now Mags.
Yeah.
She's the crime boss.
She girl bossing too much. Girl bossing.
What about this part where drop your gun and phone, take 5 steps back? He tells a kid to get the gun. Well, why did the kid just grab the gun and turn around and shoot the fuck guy? That would have,
I don't think.
If I'm the kid,
I don't think
even at that age. Even at that age, I'm picking up this gun. I'm going to go bang.
If you're that close to the arm holding the gun, you can push it out of the way.
Yeah.
You can cause enough chaos to. And there's 3 of them there.
Yeah. So this this is like these. But and then when Raylan's got the other, he's like, "I want that back." And he's like, "Well, what about this one? The one on your back?" And he's like, "No, you keep that one." It's like, "Oh, that's the one from Gary."
Another character killed for no reason is Gary, obviously, because this guy's fucking done. It's over. And see, he just killed Gary to get to Raylan? Is that all he did it for? And then ends up losing anyway. Okay.
Here's the part where Johnny immediately calls, and so we know Johnny was the snitch.
Or a traitor, right?
Traitor, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this part where we're beating her up, and then
I just wanted to get back to this guy. This whole episode.
I don't even understand why Limehouse agreed to this. Limehouse should have just been like, "All right, start shooting. My guys are going to show up with guns and kill everybody anyway, so fuck it."
You're going to kill each other. It's the same philosophy behind let's just stay out of the Middle East. Stay out of the Middle East. Let them kill each other. And then later on,
Yeah,
That's what I'm
well,
saying. And then so this whole thing, this will get it done. Limehouse should be left alone. But then they take his money.
You say we find out this later, right? I guess they raid his place after in next season or whatever, because that's not happened yet.
No, they don't. They take the money now because the next season, like almost immediately, something happens and they're like trying to buy someone from Limehouse. Boyd is trying to buy somebody, and he's like, "I know you need the money because all that money the Marshals took from you."
Yeah, but they didn't show us. They didn't show us they take all the money. That's
right.
my
They
point.
don't. But that just later on it says, "Oh, you know, they
Right.
took the money." So it's like, wait, they took the money. No. And this Arlo confesses, and then this whole thing where she's explaining to he's explaining to Winona what happened and finds out, you know, all the stuff about Boyd.
And but she's like, "Why are you here, dude?" And he's like, "Because I'm pathetic. Like, I got this hot chick at the bar that wants to do me right, cynic. Like, she's ready to go, but he's running back to her."
You know, the bartender.
So stupid. It's so fucking stupid, man.
The bartender, I can't. I wasn't buying her from the very beginning. She
Really?
just she looked like she had too many miles on her. I'm not saying like she was total ass or anything.
This is the Ellie Mae. This is
Ellie
Ellie Mae. This chick, or Abby Miller, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, the chick that from the van.
Yeah.
Ellie Mae. She's been in other
No,
stuff.
I'm talking about the bartender. That are we talking about the same person?
No, he's showing Abby.
Yeah. But I
crackhead
mean, like from before, we were talking about the same.
Me and you were
chick
talking
with
about the bartender. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks like she's got a couple miles on her, but she wants to be with Raylan, whereas his ex-wife or wife, wherever the fuck she is, thinks he's scum of the earth. So,
Yeah, that chick, I can't do that. I can't. Ava, maybe, but his ex is
Is this the chick that played the bartender?
like she's pretty and stuff, but
maybe now.
you gotta eat a sandwich or something.
Is this the chick that played the bartender? Because I don't know who else she would be.
So I'm saying maybe now.
Gotta be her.
That's definitely an aged up picture, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be her.
I mean, this is 2010, right? The show was in 2010.
Well, this chick's not even 40 yet. This chick's 39 years old.
Yeah, well, she's letting those roots grow out for sure. Hell of a time to take a photo for what is this IMDb?
No, this is it's
the Prime thing.
Yeah,
I think they use IMDb pictures though, don't they?
Don't they own IMDb?
Well, so what was it? Okay, so Liam was shared both stage in both "Hold On to Me, Darling" and his love interest in FX is Justified season. Yeah, it's her. That's the bartender. Yeah,
that's the bartender. Okay.
Yeah, she's letting those roots grow out, so we know the drapes don't match the carpet.
They
waka waka waka.
Next season. Yeah, I think there's 6 seasons of this.
Yeah.
Right. So there's 6 seasons, right?
Think so.
Yeah.
But the end of this episode is where Neil McDonough gets disarmed, right?
Yeah, he just got killed in the fucking warehouse or the slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Which was, did you like that when he chopped his arm off?
Well, that's the
I didn't
thing.
mind it.
Do they do it at the end of this episode, Jim, or at the beginning of next season?
No, it was
where
this
they
episode.
float the joke.
Oh, the next season is when they make all the jokes. I think about I disarmed him.
No, he made that joke tonight.
Really?
They made that,
Yeah, he makes
he said
the
that
joke.
he made that joke to his wife, and she said, "Oh, that's
Okay.
kind of funny." Yeah, she said that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Neil McDonough's a good actor, man. I'm happy to see that his career is going in the direction that it is, if for no other reason that he's in the he's on the right side of the culture war. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, he's a Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
And
a
it's not a dirty word.
Hey,
no,
there's a-
I'm not saying that, but like it's I don't know. I kind of like to wait and see who's who, or are they faking it, or are they trying to?
I mean, he
ride
won't
the
even do a
wave?
kissing scene in a movie anymore because of his fate. So
Is that right? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I know.
You guys,
I know
you
I know
guys,
that he's in Homestead.
I don't know if this came up before, but you guys know that what's his big is Dickie Bennett. What other stuff he's been in, right?
no, I have no clue.
All right, he was
in the one with he was in that Danny Boyd movie.
He's in Twister.
He's in Twister.
And
I know
Saving
he
Private
will.
Ryan.
I know he was in that, but wasn't he in that?
He's Upham in Saving Private Ryan. He's Upham.
Oh,
yeah.
He's the person with the typewriter and all that. Yeah.
Wasn't he in a was he in the Danny Boyle movie that Soler, the thing with?
Oh, he was also in Lost.
Okay, now is he actually acting, or is he just doing that character with a different? A lot of actors will do that. They'll
This
have
has gotta be
one
wrong.
character, and then they'll just like adjust the levels.
I mean, like every fucking actor in Hollywood. Yeah.
But look at this. This says the guy that plays what's his face?
Johnny.
Donnie was born in 1935. There's no way that's right. It's got to be his dad. And it's because it says he was in Serpico.
1935.
Serpico.
Well, Serpico.
That came out in 1970,
Yeah.
71. So no,
73.
it's not him.
73.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no way that he was in there.
That was a good movie too.
Got to be his dad, right?
Got to be.
I
yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking on YouTube right now, Cynic.
Yep.
And there's a movie called Dancing Outlaw 2, Jesco Goes to Hollywood.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
From 2 years ago.
Oh shit. Okay.
But
I know
see,
he hooked up with the.
It's only 28 minutes long.
They hooked up with the Dick House guys, all the Jackass guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like their
Right.
production company or whatever.
So what?
That's
So
funny.
all in all, what do we give this season?
I liked it. I mean,
I'll give it
was-
an
7.5 to
it
an
was
8.
twisted.
Yeah,
I'd give it an 8, somewhere between
Yeah.
8, 8.5. Something
Yeah.
like that.
I was never bored. I just found some conveniences too convenient, and some of the Ava stuff I did not like. I just didn't like it, man. Sorry. She got on my fucking nerves, especially these last 3 episodes.
Well, yeah, chick.